Hey everyone, Ben here again, and today, well, we are going to be opening the Structure Deck SOULBURNER first edition, obviously. But yeah, we're going to be opening this and reviewing this, although I'm pretty sure most of you guys have already seen this, or have heard of it enough to know that it's pretty good. A lot of people are thinking that this will be meta relevant as soon as it hits the shelves, and honestly, I do agree with them. This has some great potential. It's very powerful, very capable. With only one or two cards, you can get at least 3 big monsters and some back row out, and you can easily make it back again the next turn, which is pretty insane, but I won't go into the combos today. This is mostly just a review, but it's also an announcement. There is a new series coming out on this channel, and there will also be a giveaway to celebrate that mini-series. So stay tuned today. We are going to be announcing that giveaway later on in the vid. So let's proceed with the box. Let's put the fire deck near the volcanic Doomfire boss. Good old classic stuff. We have the beginner's guide, which is basically the rulebook. I like how they use these fire monsters in a fire deck. But yeah, no, obviously they're still going to use the classic Cyber's starter deck to just show you how to play. But fun fact about these fire boys is that they are also Cybers. So a lot of you guys will enjoy playing these. I know Felix, a friend of mine on this channel, and probably a friend of yours if you're watching this channel, well, he really loves the Cybers, and he loves this deck because it comes with some good reprints. So this is a very nice mat. Honestly, very nice mat. Would not be against having one of these as a cloth mat. And on the other side, of course, you have the combos. The combo wombos. So you have the deck list. Obviously, you have the contents. I don't know why they put that there, but I guess it's a filler. You have how to play the deck. This is a wise thing to look at. But obviously, you need your field to use your link to summon again the same link to gain their bonus effect. And once you use their bonus effect, you can usually go into a higher link rating. And you can easily use this Exceeds right here to go into some more summons, which is kind of actually pretty insane. They're giving you a lot of link monsters and extra deck cards actually in this deck. And you have some great reprints for the staples too. And some little suggestions that they have for you. I agree with most of these, especially the Sunlight Wolf. That's a very good card for the deck. These, well, Pancratops is good, and Clock Spartoy is good. I don't know if you're going to play the Fusion much, so Sided Fusion and these two I'm not sure. It's not a bad idea, it's just not necessarily great. But Structure Deck Power Code Link, you will want to play Lady Debug. That is a must in here. So, yeah, Lady Debug is a must get. That's not a bad trap. This is not a bad monster. This, I don't get why at all. I guess they're just plugging their own stuff. But that's conclusive enough. Let's get into the deck. So this is the part most people enjoy, and this is the part that I will use to start a new series on this channel. It's the Road to King of Games, or the Road to KOG, King of Games. So basically what we're doing is starting off with 3 of this deck. I'll be making a deck out of these 3 boxes, and starting with that, the series will be like a player, whether it be someone new to the game or someone getting back into the game. I'll probably use the context of someone getting back into the game because I'll go a little more advanced than the previous series I had on this channel where there was a beginner starting the game. But basically, the goal is to make the most competitive deck as possible with the wisest investment decisions, or make the best out of whatever someone coming back to the game would put into the game. So usually someone who gets back into, someone who gets back into the game would invest maybe $100, $200 in a few months just to get the feel of it, First off, the first month, they'll probably spend a little lower than $100 to get staples. They'll try to play the game and feel what they want to play with. Obviously, I went with a structure deck SOULBURNER because it has some very good staples in there, but also because it's a structure deck. I mean, obviously it's going to give you a feel of what you want to play, and since this has Exceeds and Link monsters, it's almost as if they were inviting people from the Exceeds era to come back to the game. So yeah, I decided to give it a shot with this as the starter for this specific series. This will go on for a few months. I'm not sure exactly when I'll end the series, but when I get the feel that the deck that was made is good enough, probably that's when the series will end. But yeah, I'll try to update this every couple weeks maybe, with some openings or whatnot. So let's get into the deck. So we have the promotional card for Duel Links, which is in 5D's era now. Let's get into the deck. Salamangreat Heat Leo, very powerful monster right here, capable of doing a lot for the deck. Most of these, well, all of the Salamangreat Link monsters, if you link summon them using themselves, so basically if you had this on the field and you had your field spell, that allows you to use this to summon another one of himself, which is not included in the deck, so you need to buy more than one, obviously. But yeah, they gain a bonus effect, so be wary of that when you play them, but also be wary of that when you play against them. If you get rid of the field spell before they do all their bonus summonings, and they can't get the field spell back, they're screwed. Be wary of that. If you get rid of the field spell before their combos, they're fricked. And usually people play one or two of those field spells in the deck because drawing more than one is a brick, and you don't want to draw it, you want to search it out with Foxy, I believe. Or, yeah, I think it's Foxy. Anyways, so yeah, be wary of that. So Heat Leo, very good card for the deck, because it helps you, well, I mean, pop stuff and recycle stuff, or whatever. It helps you gain more power compared to your opponent's monsters. We have Salamangreat Mirage Stalio, basically. So this is 2 level 3 monsters, very generic. But you can attach a material from this card, special summon a Salamangreat monster from your deck in defense. Also, you cannot activate monster effects for the rest of this turn except fire monsters. But this deck is mostly fire, or pretty much all fire. So yeah, obvious. If this Exceed summon card is sent to the graveyard as a material for the link summon of a Salamangreat monster, you can target a monster on the field, return it to the hand. So if you're going second, and you make this, which is very easy to make, use its effect to get one monster to your field, use this and that monster to go into a Link 2, use your field spell to allow you to remake the Link 2, and then you can use the Link 2's bonus effect, and usually you'll already have a Link 1 when you summon this, so then you can go into your Heat Leo, and using this, well, you already returned something, but you also got all those pluses from the other effects meanwhile, and so it's just such a free combo. Honestly, such a free combo. We have the starter of the deck, the Salamangreat Bela Lynx. Basically, very, very powerful card right here. We have 3 ultra rares. That's very nice, very convenient looking. But this one is 1 level 4 or lower Cyberse monster, and it's basically like a Link Spider. It points to yourself. Very weak, but if you do Link Summon it, you can add a Salamangreat Sanctuary, which is the field spell, to your hand. So this is why you don't want to start the game with your field spell. You summon a Cyberse, you make this, you get your field spell, you use your field spell to remake it, or to make any other combos, basically, but whatever. It's not with Foxy you search it, it's with this. Foxy searches a monster, I believe. I keep forgetting. Anyways, we'll see her later, but this is a very good combo starter, and it enables you a lot of combos. We have Gazelle. Gazelle is the combo starter in the deck. Like, this goes into this and comes back or whatever, and goes into this, and this comes something else with Spinny, I believe, and Foxy, I believe, too, whatever. And then you go into all your big combos. The big, stupid combos. But Gazelle is awesome. If a Salamangreat monster is sent to your graveyard, except itself, you can special summon this card from your hand. So it's a free summon, basically. If you use a Cyberse monster to make this, that counts as sending it to the grave. So you can special summon this. And this searches your field. And this, well, if this card is normal or special summon, you can send a Salamangreat card from your deck to the graveyard. So you send, like, Spinny, use Spinny to come back, use this and Spinny to make this, use this to special summon one, use the one and this to make something else, You already had your field, so you can go into the combos. It's just stupid. It's literally just stupid how easy it is. You just need Gazelle and one more Cyberse, and you've got your combo. You've got it all. And if that other Cyberse monster was Lady Debug, which was a suggestion from the Matt, you don't even need Gazelle, because you can search Gazelle with Lady Debug. Stupid combos. We have Spinny, the other card I was mentioning. If you control a summon grade card, you can discard this card, target one face-up monster in the field, gains attack. Nice. But if you control a summon grade monster other than Spinny, and this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon it but banish it when it leaves the field. It's free. It's just free. Use Gazelle, send this, bring it back. Exceeds. Free. Free stuff because it won't leave the field anymore when it's sent to the graveyard. It won't leave the field. It was not on the field if it's a material. It's so free. We have Circle, insanely powerful card. It's a quick play that either adds a Salmon Great monster from your deck to your hand, so free search for Gazelle. And there's also the option of targeting a Salmon Great Link monster you control that was Link summoned using a monster with the same name as itself. And it's unaffected by monster effects this turn except its own. It's gonna protect yourself. It's insanely good. We have so many foils in here. I can't remember the last time I've seen so many foils in a structure deck. I thought the Cyberse decks only had like 1 Ultra and 2 Supers or something like that. Or maybe 2 Ultras and 3 Supers, but now we're at 7 foils. But Roar is also a very powerful card. When a spell, trap card, or monster effect is activated while you control a Summon Great Link monster, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. While this card is in the graveyard, if a Summon Great Link monster is link summoned to your field using a monster with the same name as its material, you can set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Basically, if you send this to the graveyard by some effect, and you get to special summon some of these, and you make whatever else with the field spell, you get to resummon it, this comes back from your grave, and there are ways of sending this to the grave. It's stupid. It's awesome. It's easy peasy. Under control. Salmon Great Raccoon. Well, I'm not going to go into the effect too much because these ones are getting a little longer. But this is not part of the big combos. It's mostly just a bonus card. You guys can pause the video and read it for yourselves. But the artwork is awesome. It's a level 1 Cyberse, so Link Creable target. Well, Link Creable material. It's also pretty decent for X reason, but I can't remember why exactly. Mole. Mole is actually not bad. If you control no monsters, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 5 Salmon Great cards in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck, and draw 2. So that includes recycling your Link monsters and your Exceeds. So you can recycle your stuff and draw. That's pretty decent. I wouldn't play more than 1 in the deck though, but it's decent. We have Foul. Well, they all get lots of different effects. You guys should probably look them up individually because the video will get long if we don't accelerate this, but we have Beat Bison. I would not play this in the deck, but you know, it's a beat stick, so someone who only buys 1 of this does have a means of, you know, going to further action. We have Mir, an okay guy, an okay little guy. We have Foxy, very good. We have Falco. These are reprints. We have Jack Jaguar, which is also pretty good. Wolvie, I don't think is a reprint, but I'm not sure. Paro is a reprint. Foxer is also pretty good. These two are pretty good, actually. I can't remember which one is the best one. I think Foxer is the good one out of the two. But they're pretty decent. But that is also a reprint right here. We have other reprints. I guess we'll go quickly over these. If this card is in your graveyard and a face-up spell trap card in the field, you can discard 1 Salmon Great card, special summon this card. Then destroy a face-up spell card, trap card on the field. So it's good against people who played field spells and whatever. Well, I mean, they're not all good, but they're all capable of a lot. Usually, people mostly use these two for their combos, and I believe it's Foxer. Foxer, I think, was one of the big ones. Oh, it's damaged. Why is this damaged? It just got out of the deck. Anyways, if you have 3 or more Summon Great monsters in your graveyard, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard and target 1 Summon Great Link monster in your graveyard and 1 card in your opponent's spell and trap zone. Return that targeted monster from your graveyard to your extra deck, and if you do, destroy the targeted card on the field. If a card or cards in your opponent's spell and trap zone is destroyed and sent to the graveyard while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card in defense. So basically, recycle some stuff, pop some stuff, and special summon it back. It's not bad at all. Now into the reprints. We have True King Agnimazud, the Vanisher. Very decent because they're all fire monsters, and this allows you to banish monster, I believe. So that's pretty nice. Is it banish? Yeah, it's banish a monster if you pop 2 fires to summon it. We have Dogoran, the Mad Flame Kaiju. Very good reprint right here. We have Flameveil Fire Dog, which is okay. I mean, it's old school, good school, but it's not old school enough. I mean, it's still 1900 attack beat stick for a fire deck. Why not? Fencing Fire Ferret. I just love this card. It's classic effect. So, you know, I just gotta love it. Even though it's easy to beat, it's still a very fun card. We have Inferno, free summon here. We have Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, the reprint that's worth like half of the deck, if not more. It's just stupid, but this is a very, very well-deserved reprint as an easy-to-get card. We have Red Resonator, which is a tuner. We have Volcanic Shell, which is the pop, well, it's the recycle, I guess. Yeah, you can recycle this easily. We have Formid Skipper, which is the only non-fire monster in here. This is good for Cyber's decks, so it's good in here. But yeah, I mean, it's not fire. Mostly, I think people are going to buy this, not for this card in particular, but it does have its uses. You guys can read the effect if you want. There you go. So yeah, let's go into the spells. We have Salamangreat Great Claw, which is okay, but it's not great. We have Sanctuary, which is a must-play, which is the field spell that Bale Links searches. This is necessary to get all your bonus stuff for your Link monsters. We have Will of the Salamangreat, which is it's okay, I guess. You can special summon a Salamangreat monster from your hand or graveyard, so it's a bonus summon. That's not bad. It's actually pretty good. I wouldn't play too many, but it's good. Monster Reincarnation, classic reprint. Circle of Fire Kings, classic enough. We have Transmodify. Please don't demonetize me. Let's just call it modify. But yeah, honestly, a lot of people have been demonetized because of this card. It's pretty silly. But anyways, this is actually not bad in here. You have a lot of level 1s, a couple level 2s. You have some level 3s in high quantity, and you have some level 4s. So very decent card right here. Get some stuff in your grave, get them back. Easy to use. A lot of combos. We have Link Bound. Or Link Bond, Link Bound, yeah, Link Bound. We have target 1 Link monster you control in the graveyard, return to the extra deck. And if you do draw cards equal to the Link rating, then place cards from your hand to the bottom of your deck in any order equal to the number of cards you drew. So I mean, it's like Saryuja's effect, but recycling instead of summoning. Magic Planter, which means you will have a lot of continuous traps in this deck, but you know, that's where we're going at. Salamangreat Rage, which is decent enough, honestly. You send a Salamangreat monster from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard, target a card in the field, and pop it. Or you target a Salamangreat Link monster you control that was Link summoned using a monster with the same name as material. Destroy cards your opponent controls up to that monster's Link rating. So you got your big Heat Leo guy, which is Link 3. You get to pop 3 cards on your opponent's field. And if you did not get to go there, and your opponent stopped you when you were starting your combos, you can always just pop the one that was on the field or one in your hand and pop 1 card in exchange. It's a 1 for 2, but usually you'll get some other effects eventually anyways. Now the continuous traps for your Magic Planter. Discard a Salamangreat monster, send a Salamangreat monster from your deck to the graveyard, and then draw a card. Pretty good, especially with Spinny and a few other of them. But it's, you know, it's pretty useful. You can also draw 2 cards. If you control the Link monster that was Link summoned using the monster with the same name. So it's not that bad. I mean, you use this somehow to draw 2 cards, and then you use Magic Planter to draw 2 more. That's a big plus. We have Transmigration Prophecy to recycle, Threatening Roar to protect, Break Off Trapple to break off people, Backfire as a continuous trap, Goes in Match as a continuous trap. We have Heat Leo. Hey, wait, no. What? That's not the same. Is it the same? It is the same. It's just a different artwork? Wait, what? Okay, this I forgot about. But it is the same monster. It's just a different artwork. That is silly. I love it, though. This is the artwork on the box, while this is just... I think this was the artwork for a previous release? Yeah, we have 2 Settlement Grade Heat Leos. Wow, I forgot about that. Nice. We have Flame Administrator and Doolittle Chimera to recycle and increase your attack. So this is one deck. And when you buy 3 total, well, that makes you the owner of a playset of Ash Blossoms and the owner of 3 of every of the extra deck monsters you need to be able to summon them again and again and again and gain all their effects. You'll also have 3 of these. You'll have 3 of every of the Salmon grades you need to make your deck. That is plenty good. The only one you're going to miss is a Sun Lion or whatever the name was, which is the Link 2. But that's easy to get. I think it's just a rare. So let's get into the giveaway. To celebrate the KOG mini-series, we'll be giving away a Lesser Fiend. There will be more to give away, but for now, this is all I have to present to you guys. But this is sealed. I got this when I bought the 3 decks today. And so I believe that this little promo, not everybody has the chance of getting it. A lot of you guys have been telling me when I showed you guys in one of my previous vids, my promos, these ones and the Ring of Destruction ones, that not all of you have the chance of buying them or buying sealed products in quantity enough to get these. So I decided to give one away to you guys. I mean, it looks awesome. It's sealed, and it's a free card. You don't have to pay like $30 to get, or 20-something dollars, whichever your country's rules are. But over here, it's like spend $30 on sealed products, in Canadian money at least. So yeah, hopefully this will save you guys a lot of trouble. So there will be a link in the description down below to enter a random giveaway. There will be multiple bonus entries depending on whatever you do. So please do look at that and enter. Good luck to you guys. And yeah, just before we finish the video, might as well open some Crossed Souls, because we do have the challenge of getting the Ghost Rare of the set as a first edition. So let's open 1 pack or 2, and hopefully we'll be lucky. We'll have Melodious Illusion and nothing, but Shita is not bad. You know what? Celebrating, we need something good. We need something good. Come on, come on. Ghost Rare or Ghost Ogre. Ghost Rare or Ghost Ogre. Satellar Knight, Zephyroxiton, and nothing. Well, you know what? 2 packs is 2 packs. So we'll end this here. This will be used with the other 2 to make a deck. And I'll be back to you guys for the next installment of Road to KOG, King of Games. And until then, guys, I hope this was helpful to you guys to review the deck and everything. It's been a pleasure. I know I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did. And until next time, guys, Penem out.